Why, hello. My name is Trisha, and we are celebrating 1 year of full-time RV life. And in order to celebrate, we wanted to share with you what we feel as a family are the top 5 pros and cons of RV living. Coming right up.
After 10 years of homeschooling, school was becoming a drag. We want our kids to embrace the lifelong adventure of learning. So we decided to sell our comfortable suburban home and make the world our classroom. Joe, Trisha, Hannah, Sarah, Gideon, Izzy, and Penny Dog. We are doing life deliberately.
To start off, we're going to share with you the things that we dislike the most about full-time RV life. Starting with number 5 on our list of cons is...
5. Showers!
Showers. And we actually disagree on this one a little bit, but I'm going to let Sarah tell you why she really is not the biggest fan of RV showers.
Okay, so in normal houses, you can take a long, warm shower. But in an RV, that's just not the case. You can't take a long nor warm shower. And then it's just... I want a warm, long shower.
So here's the deal with RV showers. There's a learning curve. We do have a good water heater. We have an electric water heater, and we can also heat it with propane. So we can heat it up quickly, and we can heat it up with or without electricity. So that's not really an issue for us. What is an issue is how much water you use. So with RV showers, you kind of have to get wet, turn off the water, lather up, turn the water back on, but then you've got to let it run for a couple seconds so that it heats up again, and then you rinse out, and then you turn it off, and then you lather up.
I just can't stand turning off the water because then you're so cold.
So I will say, we do miss having the continual flow of warm water. So that's number 5, RV showers. Number 4.
Number 4 is less privacy or alone time.
That probably doesn't need a lot of explanation, but because we are in such a small space, and we actually do have 4 separate rooms in our RV. We have a bathroom, we have a master bedroom, we have the bunkhouse, and then we have the galley area, we call it, where our living and kitchen space is.
But there's 4 rooms and 6 of us. So
there's no way that all of us are going to be able to have a separate private space when we're all in the RV together. So that does take some getting used to, especially if you're introverted.
Number 3.
Number 3, people.
Okay.
Number 3 is
Not having full hookups.
Number 3 on our list is not having full hookups. And the reason why we prefer to have full hookups is because of mainly showers. It is not our favorite thing to have to pack up all of our stuff and go and use a shared bathhouse.
In bathhouses, there tends to be bugs and just bugs and think about it.
So therefore we don't go as often to take showers as we should when we're in a situation where we don't have full hookups. We just really don't like using the bathhouses. Yes. Number 2 on our list of cons, and this is a big one, is sketchy campgrounds.
Because there's like so many of them. Over
the past year, we've really grown to appreciate state parks as campgrounds. The nature is outstanding, and I would say a lot, if not most of the time, the like shower facilities and such are pretty decent. So we really do like staying at state parks. It's the private campgrounds that we have stayed at where there's been so many just kind of shady, sketchy. Sometimes it's because the RVs look like people are making meth in them. But sometimes it's because the campground itself is not taken care of well, and you can just tell it needs some serious love. If you have a dependable resource, whether it's an app or a blog or a website that is good at rating campgrounds especially for families, let us know, because we would really love to be able to find something that is really dependable that way.
And for the grand finale of cons,
Number 1 is missing friends and family.
Yeah, this is without a shadow of a doubt the most difficult part of full-time RV life and traveling full-time is missing connecting with your family and friends. We've definitely found that there's a rhythm, I think, of RV life, and I've seen this as people have talked about this particular isolation or loneliness problem in Facebook groups, is that it seems like for us, I feel like 3 months is kind of the magic number where at the end of about 3 months, we're kind of toast. Like, we really just want to connect with our family and friends. And then after about 3 months of having that connection time, we're ready to go again. It's missing the familiar. It's missing just being able to sit around a table and connect with your family and friends. Now, I will say what helps this is that we live in a day and age where we have technology.
Definitely.
And so the kids have used email, they have used Google Hangouts, they have used Skype, they have used FaceTime to be able to stay in touch with all of their friends. And so that has been a huge help.
Yeah, if I didn't have that, it would be really hard.
So, we have just shared with you our 5 least favorite things about RVing. So now, on a happier note, let's talk about our 5 favorite things about RVing.
What's number 5, Izzy?
Number 5 is waking up in new places.
Okay, why do we like waking up in new places?
I like waking up in new places because there's new things to see and new things to do and things like that.
But it's always exciting to wake up in a new place.
In our first 365 days of full-time RV life, we have visited 29 states, and we have probably driven realistically way over 18,000 miles. It has been incredible. Number 4 on our list of pros is trying new foods. One place that really stands out for this experience was when we went to New Orleans, where we tried beignets. We tried jambalaya for the first time.
It is amazing. Totally recommend it. We've been having it a lot lately. It never will get old.
It has become a favorite for sure. And we had muffalettas.
What's a muffaletta?
I hope I'm saying that right. That was that big like sandwich with all
yeah.
the stuff on top
Oh,
of
that
it.
was delicious.
So Creole food has been really fun to try out. We've also tried different types of barbecue, and that has been really fun.
Yeah.
It's been so good.
I would say that's been one of the perks of being in the South.
We have tried 3 different barbecue places.
Yeah.
And homemade is definitely the best.
And see which one's your favorite. And just trying local barbecue places.
Yeah, so that's been a lot of fun.
Number 3.
Number 3 is learning living history. And as a family, we have chosen to base our travels mostly around things that we want to learn. Our first learning journey was following the Lewis and Clark Trail last summer. If you have been with us for a while, then you've probably seen or heard us make reference to those experiences, but I can put that in the iCards up above for you to watch. But we went all the way to the Pacific Ocean following the Lewis and Clark Trail, and you just have so much greater appreciation for the challenges that they faced and the things that they experienced as you're listening to their story and going and seeing those places. We've also this spring been learning about American slavery and the Underground Railroad, and I personally, I mean, I have a bachelor's degree, and I'm not uneducated, but honestly, this is an area where I really did not know very much, and I'm really thankful that we have been able to share this experience with our kids. Not only has it enlightened us intellectually as to the history of our country and how horrible American slavery was, but it's also helped us to have a greater compassion for our African American neighbors. we're really looking forward to sharing more about that particular learning journey in the future.
In school, now I'm finally starting to learn about Lewis and Clark in my school, but I'm not even like doing reading, just take the test. I already know all that stuff.
I would say they have learned those things way more thoroughly, I think, than if they were just reading about those things in school. Number 2 on our list of favorites for RV living is meeting new people. And what really sticks out to me is this past couple months of traveling through slavery and Underground Railroad sites. And we have met some really incredible museum guides and docents at these different locations who are so passionate about educating and teaching people about the enslavement of African Americans in the United States and those who have helped and aided those who are enslaved to get to freedom. They're so well educated and so articulate and so compassionate. You can just tell that they're very enthusiastic and passionate about what they're doing. And we've also met some really neat families. One family that sticks out is Silver Lining RV, and they have been full-timing for almost a year now, and the kids had a great time connecting and hanging out on the jumping pillow at a campground in Maryland. And we've met some other families too along the way. Meeting people has definitely been a great blessing.
And last but not least, we have number 1.
Making memories with family. So we have some not so good memories. We'll definitely have some funny memories. I didn't ask him to do that. And we'll just have some really epic memories of the places that we have traveled to.
So big things.
The things that we've tried and the things that we've done. We have done rafting. We've tried crab together for the first time as a family. We have tried new foods. We have gone to new places. It's really been an epic adventure this past year, and I don't know how we would ever duplicate it or make it even better, but it's really been an experience. And I know that regardless of what we do moving forward, it will be amazing to look back on this past year. And thanks for hanging with us as we recall our top 5 cons and pros of full-time RV living. We hope that you found this to be encouraging, and if you have more interest in learning about RV lifestyle or homeschool or road school, or just enjoy seeing other people's adventures, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up if you liked this video. Thanks for joining us today. We know your time is precious, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Gangsta dog.
Oh my word. Alright,
let's do this.
So they can't see you.
welcome to Doing Life Deliberately, where we make mistakes and we're really
All the
goofy.
time.
All the time. We got to try all kinds of really fun foods.
Beignets.
Beignets.
Bayonets, baguettes.
Bayonets? No, we did not eat bayonets.
Ballerinas, I think.
They're the swords on the end of muskets.
I said ballerinas.
We are knife eaters. Sword swallowers. Welcome to Doing Life Deliberately.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
we just need...
You can't stop the Great
Goofball.
Fool of Ferris Bueller.
The Great Fool. You can't stop the Great Fool. Gideon. Sarah. Number 5? No.
Why did you move?
Don't move.
It's not...
I'm gonna give you a bonus. Alright? Here's a bonus. I'm not sure if it's a pro or a con, but it's filming with these weirdos.
When we visit out us, it would just be, welcome to Doing Life Deliberately. Today we're studying the art of sock making.
Bruce.
Sock making?
I don't know. What the heck? Welcome to Doing Life Deliberately. Today we're studying paper bags and how they're inefficient to mankind.